Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best VR headsets.
Starting at number 5.
HTC Vive Focus 3. The Vive Focus 3 is first and foremost designed for business use. It's important to say that because it costs a whopping $1,300. It uses inside-out tracking like the Quest, so you don't need to set up external sensors or anything. It's well built and feels comfy on the head, though it's quite bulky compared to the Quest, likely to accommodate the bigger battery that allows for 12 to 15 hours of continuous use. You can even swap the batteries out when they die. However, and this is a big however, it's not for gaming. Not really. You can use it for gaming, with a link cable and Steam VR, but it doesn't simultaneously charge, so it's still relying on the battery. I wasn't even able to get games to render at the Focus 3's full 5K resolution. This is mostly for commercial and business VR applications, conference rooms, presentations, previewing 3D models in real space, that kind of thing. We included it in this list because it is a really good headset. It's great at all the things it sets out to do. If you need a headset for 3D or AR work, this is the one. Supports room-scale VR, can operate with or without a PC, and comes with 2 controllers.
Coming at number 4.
HTC Vive Flow. The Vive Flow is an interesting VR headset, in part because it's not really a VR headset. It's more like a pair of giant, super thick VR glasses you can slip on to meditate in a virtual space, watch a movie or show, or socialize with friends or colleagues virtually. It's nice for short and casual jaunts into VR. You'll need a 10,000 mAh battery pack and a USB-C cable to power it, but it supports inside-out tracking, so there's no need for any external sensors. It's not as powerful as the Quest 2 or Pro, so high-fidelity experiences are off the table for the moment, and it's controlled via your Android smartphone. If you have an iPhone, you're out of luck. You can check if your smartphone is supported here. It works with a limited number of apps on HTC's Viveport store. It helps that it's super lightweight and portable enough to throw into a carry-on and use to watch movies on a flight. The design is by far my favorite out of any VR headset. It's comfy to wear, you don't have to mess with any head straps, and you can put it on even with your hair up in a bun or a ponytail. If you don't care about beating your friend's high score in Beat Saber, you'll still feel plenty immersed with this pair of comfy VR goggles. Room scale, inside-out tracking, tethered to a battery pack.
At number 3.
Meta Quest Pro. If you're looking for a top-shelf VR experience, the Quest Pro is one of your best options right now. The Quest Pro improves on the Quest 2 in just about every way. It's much comfier to wear, the head straps are easier to manage, the internal displays are more vivid and higher resolution, and the headset itself features face tracking. That means your in-game avatars will have facial expressions that match your own with surprising accuracy. It also features a full-color pass-through mode, which is great for popping in and out of VR or making the most of mixed reality apps like virtual desktop setups.
Number 2 of my list.
Sony PSVR2. The PSVR2 is slightly more expensive than the PS5 you need to run it, but if you can get past that hurdle, it's worth the price. 2K screens in each eye deliver crisp detail, which is especially worthwhile in Sony's collection of high-end games. The headset is comfortable and even usable with glasses. The new eye tracking feature is impressive, allowing you to select menu items or track objects by looking directly at them, instead of pointing with a controller. The library of games is still somewhat limited, since it doesn't support any previous PSVR games, but there's already quite a few that are worth checking out, like Horizon, Call of the Mountain, a special VR-only game set in the Horizon universe. In this game, you climb perilous cliffs and fire a bow and arrow in an environment that's so realistic it's almost uncomfortable. Just don't look down.
And number 1.
Meta Quest 2. The Meta Quest 2, the successor to the Oculus Quest, originally called the Oculus Quest 2, delivers great resolution in a lightweight body. It was built to be completely wire-free, but you can plug it into a powerful gaming rig with a single USB-C cable and experience the kind of ultra-high-definition VR you can only get from dedicated PC hardware. It's also great for work. With Horizon Workrooms, you can set up your own little space away from the office and even invite coworkers to hang out and collaborate. It has the best-in-class app store, full of games and apps purpose-built for the Quest 2. Unfortunately, the Meta Quest 2 has gotten a price hike, which is concerning. I've never seen a game console or device go up in price after being on the market for a few years unless it comes with some kind of upgrade, like the Nintendo Switch OLED. It's troubling and doesn't speak well of Meta's confidence in the platform. There are other drawbacks too. Namely, the company behind it all is Meta, aka Facebook. You might not like that, given Facebook's less than stellar history of managing user data, not to mention how that data is used. If you're in the market for a VR headset, the Meta Quest 2 is still our top pick. Just try not to buy too many things from the Meta Store. Stick to purchases on a more stable marketplace, like Steam, which supports the Quest 2. On the plus side, you no longer need a Facebook account to sign into the Meta ecosystem. Sort of like on Instagram, you'll be able to sign in with a Meta account that is completely separate from the Facebook social network. This is the account you'll use for purchasing games and managing your library. For social aspects that were once paired with Facebook, you can create, alongside your Meta account, a Meta Horizons account. This is the one you'll use to connect with friends and share content on Facebook and Instagram. This is good news, but I'd still advise caution. The data is all going to the same place, so if you have hang-ups about Facebook, it might be a good idea to skip the Horizons side of things. Supports room-scale VR, can operate with or without a PC, and comes with 2 controllers.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.